Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-monthly reading for the month of December. I was guided and drawn to do mid-monthlies. I have done love readings and money, finance and career, but they'll be posted up later on in the month. So we're already halfway through the month, so this is pretty intense energies that we're feeling at the moment because we've just stepped into Mercury in retrograde, which goes up until the 1st of January, I believe. We went into Mercury in retrograde yesterday, 13th, and it's right up until we head into January. So exciting times ahead. I do apologise if you can hear a dog snoring in the background. The mid-month is going to be slightly shorter, and the running of it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to start with the Universal Prophecy cards to ask spirits for some messages to start the reading off. Then I'm going to delve deeper with using the Oracle cards, John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. Then I'll ask for some clarifiers with the Rider-Waite Smith. And then I'm going to call in and ask your spirit animal to come forward to give you a final message for this reading. Okay guys, I hope you're all well. Just bear in mind and remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And don't forget to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, as it gives you a bigger picture for the month. And if you haven't checked out your monthly Aries reading for the month of December, then feel free to do that also. All right, so coming out of meditation to do this reading for you guys, I kept seeing the number 3. So look up 3. 3 is often, you know, a sign that the angels are trying to get messages, intuitive messages, and it is about creativity, it's about joy, it's about abundance, it's about things coming to fruition. It's also about communication, you know, and that is communicating with your guides and your loved ones. So yeah, you might be seeing a lot of 3s at this time, so take it as it resonates, but be aware of, you know, the number 3 and look it up in case you start seeing 333. Okay, thank you spirits, angels and guides for your guided messages. What does the beautiful sign of Aries need to know for their mid-month reading? Okay, for some people, the work that I do is so exhausting, they've got to lay on the floor and snore. But that's dogs for you, bless them. Alrighty, let's have a look. Oh, I was going to throw that. Felt like it was going to fly across the table. Wow, okay, so the first card that comes out is colour. Okay, visualize rainbow colours surrounding you as you breathe in the healing energy. From a calm mind and a peaceful heart, the truth you seek will emerge. So for some of you, perhaps life has become a little bit dull, or life has, you know, been very much, you know, you might be someone that gets up in the morning and just dresses in black, or very you know, same colours, or the same colour I should say, this day in, day out. So I'm getting a sense of some of you need to inject a little bit of colour into your life, into the final bit in December. You know, colour has a vibration, and it helps to raise our vibration. So if we're feeling a little bit low, and if you are somebody that connected with the colour black, you know, they say black isn't a colour, it's a contrast. But you know, people that, even if it's for something like for work, black can be very draining on the energetic body, and it can make people feel very depressed and low. And you know, it is a powerful contrast to wear, but as long as it's paired up with a color or with white, which is its opposite. So you know, just bear in mind, see how you can inject a little bit more color into your life, or visualize some color around you. As I said, each and every color has a healing vibration, and each color resonates with different parts of the body as well, because we have the different colors of the chakras as well. So you know, and if we get up and somehow we're drawn to a certain color, it's for a reason. Okay, I do healings and I work with color all the time. So yeah, so it's sort of saying there's a need to revitalize, you know, visualize this rainbow color surrounding you as you breathe in their healing energy. From a calm mind and a peaceful heart, the truth you seek will emerge. So needing to inject some color into your life. Clarity. See this situation with open eyes. Use truth to enlighten you and make wise choices about your career and love life. So for some of you, you've got some decisions to make, okay? Life can sometimes get a little bit overwhelming, and you know, you've got everything coming at you at once. So I get a sense with many of you that there's a need to just pull back and tackle one thing at a time. Perhaps you're trying to do too much. Perhaps you're trying to solve too much. You know, and when we have all things going off at once, or we have more than one area of our life that's going through some change or upheaval, you will also find that if one area of your life there's some need for change, it will have a knock-on effect for the other. So if there's a change needed within your home life, it will have that ripple effect or that knock-on effect for your work environment too, and vice versa. So gaining some clarity is a good thing, and that might mean you need to take time out by yourself to make a decision, okay? And we'll have a look at the next card because it's a card of union. Okay, so for some of you that are looking for love, now this isn't your love reading. And the whole time I'm speaking to you and channeling, I've got this pain in the back of my throat. So for some of you, you're needing to gain clarity because there's a conversation that needs to be had. So this clarity that's needed is because there's a conversation that needs to be had. And I'm getting a sense that it could be to do with a potential love mate, okay, or a partner, or if you're already in a relationship, it could be, you know, with a loving partner. Memories of the past are rising and stirring your heart. Let love guide you as you remember. Allow the union of souls to connect once more, okay? So it could be a potential lover or love interest coming into your life, okay? But you're going to need clarity. And they are, perhaps, you know, for some of you that are looking for love and are single, you're hoping to revitalize your life. Perhaps life's become a bit mundane, a little bit boring, and you're needing to possibly inject some fun, some higher vibrational stuff, you know. And when we visualize color, it raises our vibration. So sometimes, therefore, it gives us that motivation that we need. But there's a need for clarity so that you can see things clearly, see things for, you know, with open eyes, and you can make good choices, wise choices about career and love life. So for some of you, you may have some decisions to make about work. Is it for you? Has it become a little bit boring, monotonous, and it's not giving you the growth and learning that you need as a soul? And for the other side, I'm seeing two sides of you, Aries. So and for the other side of you that are connecting with the love side, it's time to make a decision, possibly over a connection that's already come in. But feel free to check out your love reading when they are posted up. I will be doing that in the next week or so. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see what comes out of there. We're going to delve deeper with this now, because this is, I feel like this is starting the ball rolling, I'm hearing. So starting the ball rolling. Yes, we're halfway through December. Yes, we're almost to the end of the year. But I feel like you're starting things. Things are already in motion, I'm hearing. So things are already started, things are already in motion for some of you, whether that's to do with career work or whether that's to do with a new connection, new romance. Because I feel like there's a sense of, well, okay, we won't wait till January. We need to get this moving. We need to put the wheels in motion now. So things are already in that motion. And I feel like it's just going to flow into January. Now, I haven't done the January readings yet, but I do get a sense that things are going to just keep up the same momentum, same pace, because things have already been kicked into gear, I'm hearing, and are already in motion. Wow. Okay, so what does the beautiful sign of Aries need to hear for the mid-month reading? You don't like that? have already pre-shuffled these, so I'm just going to give them a little shuffle. I always pre-shuffle them before I start the video, but I always give them a shuffle while I'm getting into your, well, I'm already in your vibrational energy from the meditation. Okay, so things, needing to get things back in balance, needing to recreate the balance. I'm hearing in all areas. So for some of you, you know, we need balance in our mind, balance in our body, balance in work and life. And I feel like this is where there needs to be I'm hearing tidying up. It could be with regards to work, or it could be with regards to a relationship or a potential relationship. But there needs to be balance. Because when there is, and I'm hearing boundaries, setting some ground rules and some boundaries as well for some of you. So someone will be connecting with that. Boundaries are important because it's important to have boundaries in place so that things don't, lines don't get blurred, and there's no miscommunication and confusion as to where people stand. Boundaries are important for ourselves as well, because it allows us to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. Because when you take care of yourself, everybody around you will benefit, and so will these relationships, whatever, you know, you're connecting with, will flourish. So there's a need within the month of December, in this mid-monthly, to create that balance, and it's time to do that now. Time to you know, do a little bit of visualization of that color and create that calm mind and peaceful heart, but also recreate some balance in life, I'm hearing. Okay, because when you do, you get the clarity, you get the focus. Okay, when things are in balance, things are flowing, things are working well, you get that balance. Okay, and for someone that is trying to fall pregnant, it's necessary. Okay, so that the mind is not overthinking, because then, you know, disharmony within the mind creates disharmony within the body. And what I'm hearing is a sense of someone or some of you that are trying to start a family, but life needs to be put back in balance. There needs to be some boundaries, and that could be for whoever is trying to fall pregnant, that they're needing to just have everything as it needs to be, so that the mind and body are calm and flowing. I'm hearing the words flowing, and once it's in balance, it will happen. Okay, and that's not for all of you. Okay, you've got threes, so three was shown to me. There was a lot of threes around me when I was in meditation for you guys, and threes come up here. Okay, so it is about really tapping in, really communicating with yourself, with your body, with your mind, what you need. Okay, do that daily check-in. How am I doing today? Okay, I'm doing all right. Or what do I need? And I do feel like this color, you know, as I said and was channeled to me, is color is healing. Color equals healing. So that's why we often feel better when we surround ourselves with color. And, you know, we can eat things that are colourful, you know, put colour on our plate and, you know, within our fruits and vegetables and things. But this is all about getting things back in balance, getting body, mind back in balance, getting life back in balance, because this is all of what's to come and what's to follow. Taking time out for yourself, that can recreate the balance. If life's been a little bit full on, or there's a lot of people demanding your time and energy, it's needed. Okay, you are undoing past maybe not so healthy patterns. You're undoing a lot of, or you're being given the opportunity to change the way you do things, and possibly do it in a more positive way, or a more beneficial way for you, for your mind and body. So it's really strong messages, but in a good way. Because it's to get, hearing the words, to get you back on track. So for some of you, you know, take what resonates, and if you're not resonating with it, it's not your message. But what I'm hearing is it's time to get things in order. And especially if you know, you're trying to start a family. Ideas, and this could be, you're not, you know, if you're not resonating with the trying to fall pregnant, the fertility type thing. It could be that you're trying to get something off the ground, but you've got to put the boundaries in place. You've got to have the balance, because if you're doing too much, or you're spreading yourself out too thinly and trying to do everything at once, you're not going to start off with that solid foundation, and things aren't going to be in balance in order to get that project off the ground. This I'm hearing, and what's being channeled through is that once you get this in order, you're assured success. So if it is a project, if it's the trying to conceive, you regain that balance, you put the boundaries in. And I mean, it is about taking a tough line for some of you, really being firm and strict with your time, your energy, when you're putting in those boundaries. So for some of you, you've really got to be firm, but you're being fair, because when you can have that in place, things are going to flow so much better, and there's more potential or more chance for things to have that favorable outcome, and you're going to be successful. Okay, successful in conceiving, or successful in being able to bring things into play. That's what I'm hearing. You've got the support. You're on the right track with regards to what you're trying to do. I'm hearing what you're trying to do. In other words, what I get a sense of, it's all about divine timing on this journey. And if something is meant to happen, things fall into place, and things just seem to synchronistically happen. Okay, and things just sort of, you suddenly step back and go, whoa, that just happened really easy and really well. It's because it's meant, and it is the right time. That's a sure sign from the universe that things are happening when they're meant to. And that's what I'm hearing here. You get all this in order, and things start falling into place, and things start happening. But you have got to have clarity. So try not to overwork the mind, so to speak. Give yourself time to unplug, switch off, and create that, so you can see situations, you can see things around you with truth, and with those open eyes, because you're going to get the clarity that you need to make the decisions moving forward with either love, work, or career. You're being very supported at this time in a spiritual sense. So for a lot of you, you are on the right pathway. It is the right time, if that's right time to conceive. But you have got a little bit of housekeeping to do, a few things to tidy up, a few things to undo. And that's patterns. What I'm hearing is patterns of the way you've done things isn't the way you need to do things moving forward. And it could be that you're somebody that has all your, some of you are people that have always done everything, or now it's got to be balanced. If it's within a relationship or within a workspace, we're all here to support each other. We're all here to learn and grow from each other. The only way we do that is by not overdoing for others, doing what you need to do for yourself. It's not selfish or self-centered, because there is a sense of defiance with some of you, and needing to stand your ground. Defiance with yourself, possibly, feeling that, okay, well, if it's got to be done properly, I've got to do it, but no, because when you overdo for others, you're not giving them opportunity to learn and grow as a soul, and they're also here to learn and grow. The more we do for others, the less opportunity they're given to learn and grow from what they experience. Because I'm hearing for some of you, you are doing too much for them. You're making life easier for them, but you're making it harder for yourself. Someone needed to hear that. So the need to stand up for yourself, stand your ground, stand true with what you need at this time. And that could fall into when we start putting in boundaries with other people, boundaries for ourselves first, and then, taking care, putting time aside for doing what we need, and that's boundaries for yourself. And then boundaries for other people around you. They don't like it because they're used to it being a certain way. They're used to everything being done for them. And then suddenly you're pulling back. They don't like it. And then sometimes the guilt comes up. And, so there is a need to stand your ground. Things will get easier the more you stand firm with what you need at this time, putting those boundaries in, taking time out for yourself, recreating some balance within your life, you know. So, and with regards to, some of you have walked away from a relationship, okay? Some of you are still going through the healing with regards to that, the healing and the reflection, and, you know, needing to take some time. That's not going to resonate for everyone. But if you have, give yourself time. There's a lot of fours here too. So look up for 444 or 333 and see if it connects with you. So memories of the past are stirring to give you the opportunity. For some of you, this may have happened a while ago. This may have been a divorce, separation a long time ago. And now you're suddenly, the memories of some of that is still coming back up. Not to, you know, to allow you to dwell on it, but for you to do the final bit of healing, to do the bit of acknowledgement of what you learned from that past relationship. So moving forward into the new, if your heart is telling you that it's ready to connect with someone else, and this is what I'm seeing, you're able to learn from past mistakes, and this is the undoing of old patterns, the undoing of old ways of thinking and doing that was referred to right at the start, to then step into the new and create the happily ever after that you deserve. So for some of you, you do have love coming in. It may have already happened, so there could be someone around you at this time, but they're giving you some, you know, we get triggers, and that is not a bad thing. Triggers come up to give us the opportunity to heal the remainder of what needs healing from the past. So I've got a sleepy pug underneath laying on my feet, grounding me, and I've got a snoring dog over there. Okay, I love the energy of them. Okay, trusting your intuition, trusting if something feels right for you, if you feel ready. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. If you feel ready for whatever this connection is that's coming for some of you. Okay, but don't be too reflect, you know, we need to reflect on the past so that we know what we've learned, so that we're not going to, you know, repeat the past. But don't look at it that's the way it's going to be with this new connection that's coming in, because it's not. I'm just gonna yeah, they want me to pull 2 more cards. Yeah, okay, so take some time out so that you can make a choice, make a decision. I'm hearing not rush into anything, but you are making a positive movement forward. So for some of you that connected with this part, boundaries, this could connect with majority of you at this time. These are spirit messages, so it's whoever resonates. It may not resonate right now. You might feel the pull or the draw to come back later on, or next week, or towards the end of December, to listen to it again. I have people always reach out to me and say, oh, I listened to it again, and I never heard that the first time I watched it or listened to it, and they get something different from it. So, you know, do whatever feels right for you, okay? And that also comes down to your intuition. Your intuition's guiding you. Our intuition is our positive inner voice telling us, I think or I feel I should do something, or it's also telling us, hey, I don't think that's for you. So trust what you're feeling and thinking at this time. I like this. I'm going to ask for some more clarification with a few of these beautiful Waite cards. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for your guided messages. Alrighty. I have pre-shuffled these, but I'll just give them a little nudge. Alrighty. I hope you're all well and not overdoing things and taking care of you, because you are the most important person on your journey. Some of you have a King of Wands coming in. I feel like they were a page or a Knight of Wands, and I feel like they've done some healing. So for some of you that's got someone coming in, they are stepping up. They've done the healing. It could be someone that's coming round. For some of you, you might be connecting with someone that you've known before, or you've connected with before, but it didn't quite work out the way you thought it would. Okay, and for some of you, you've got someone coming back round. They may have been a page back then. I'm hearing the words immaturity, so they may not have handled things the way they should have, but they've done the work. They're coming back as a King of Wands. It has potential, but you've got to go with what feels right for you. And then you've got the Death Rebirth card. I love this card. It is, it's been sensationalized over the years, but for me, it's total rebirth. It's total renewal, new beginnings. Oh my goodness. Someone that's connecting with this video needs to have a conversation with someone and be open and honest about their feelings. Okay, it could be open and honest about the things that they're concerned about, worried about. It could be that connection. Thank you, Spirit. I have the message, because that's someone's throat chakra that needs activating, needs utilizing. All right, guys, so I'm just going to ask a beautiful, beautiful spirit animal to come forward. So thank you, angel spirits and guides. May I please have the spirit animal message and spirit animal for the beautiful sign of Aries for the mid-month reading. Oh. Feel free to comment down below if you have resonated with any of this. And thank you for all the likes, shares and subscribes if you are new to my channel. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. We're all connected. We're all souls on this journey. Grey Wolf. Wow, what a strong spirit animal for you guys at this time. Okay, I am going to grab the book, because these beautiful cards have such a long, in-depth meaning. I could give you the little nutshell one, the little in a nutshell, but I want to give you the whole meaning, because this is so worth it. Okay, so your spirit animal, Aries, for the sign of Aries in this month is the Grey Wolf. And they're called the Pathfinder. Let's find out why. Grey, I hope you can see that, because it's a beautiful one. Grey wolves are social animals living in family groups between 6 to 10 individuals. Each pack contains a dominant breeder pair, an alpha male and female, subordinate adults, the dominant breeding pairs, current pups, and usually the previous year's pups. In order for an animal of lesser standing to attain breeding status, it can either remain with the natal pack or leave and start its own pack. Remaining with the family group means running the risk of never achieving dominance, while leaving makes them vulnerable to attack, while they're probably more than happy to remain with the pack. Individuals are sometimes forced to venture out into the world to search as the lone wolf for new and greater wisdom. Because of this, Grey Wolf is traditionally the totem of the teacher, pioneer, and guide. If Grey Wolf has howled his way into your cards today, you are being encouraged to break away from conventional belief, organized religion, family settings, regular jobs, and other structured systems that limits or shuns creative thinking and free-spirited ideals. Grey Wolf instills a strong sense of self, purpose, and direction, and invites you to respectfully put all your conformist thought patterns and time-honored values aside to develop a whole new set that nurtures you. It's pushing you to leave your comfort zone, explore new ground, and establish new and personal values and beliefs. Those drawn to the Grey Wolf usually find themselves breaking away from structure and order to explore the broader, subtler realms of life. They become students seeking out incredible teachers, mentors, and elders with the intention of learning, discovering, and remembering why they're here and what they're supposed to do. If this is you, trust you will absorb all that is relevant. It may feel daunting now, but the day will soon arrive that you will see you graduate or feel compelled to end your quest for knowledge and return home. Armed with newfound wisdom and sacred knowledge, you will share what you have learned, thus enhancing the spiritual foundation of your clan. Okay. Alright guys, that's what I have for you for your mid-month reading. I love and appreciate you all. Enjoy the month of December and what's left of this year. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next reading. Love and light, guys. Take care.